Thank you to Dr. Reitz and Gerald for those kind words introducing. Good evening, folks. It's a shame that this couldn't have happened with last week's weather. Seeing you all in masks would have really brought our high school career full circle. I'd like to take a moment to thank all those who came from long distances, specifically my family that came all the way from Texas, my godfather, my godmother, my uncle, and my little cousin Gia. Gia, the time flies. Make the most of it. It does fly, but I'm ready to throw this cap into the air. First though, I'd like to ask us all to press pause. Like a scene too good to move on from, bask in the glory of every single aspect of this moment. Feel the wind hitting your hair, smile at the sea of maroon gowns that sits before you, and allow the symbolism of this moment to bear its full emotional force upon you. This is an end of an era that, like few good stories, will have an incredible sequel. We will take off these robes and put on coveralls, uniforms, suits, lab coats, and costumes. We will build new friendships and romances on the foundations that we have laid here. That's not to say that you should ever compare your future wife to the girl you dated junior year, but simply that the things we have done here will shape us for the rest of our lives. I've heard it said that you never really leave a town like this. It's not a place where there are weekly concerts, a million restaurants to try, or a big airport to see the world. You learn to love the most mundane of things in a place like this. You learn to love the person you smile at in the hallway and the people who always go to the bathroom at the same time. You learn to love getting ice cream on a spring night when you don't even need to cool down. I never got to find some group of friends that I handpicked out of a bustling city of a few million. I learned to love the people that I was put around, and I am so thankful that I did. These 101 people taught me so much about what it means to be a human being, and I can't wait for them to teach the world. We have a unique experience at a school like this to see the same familiar faces from kindergarten up to now, and I have watched 101 different evolutions in that time. I've watched Elena Bartley on the stage. I've heard the low-frequency grooves laid down by Cassidy Lutz on bass. I've seen the designs and constructions of Austin Schwarzer, and I've enjoyed the artistic endeavors of Ethan Getching. If I mentioned everything, we'd be hugging our families at midnight, so I'll leave it there. I would like to extend my most sincere gratitude to all the educators who have guided us down these disparate paths, and to my classmates for the love you have so often shown me and each other. You'll hear from 3 of them today. Emma Strickland will hit the rewind button, Harris Kahn will play through our present, and Gianna Rupert will fast forward through our bright futures. I'd like to welcome Emma to the stage. Thank you all.